Master! Yamachichi-san! This is the inside of Shiraha-sama's heart? I couldn't have ever imagined that one day I'd be going inside someone else's heart. Same here. I have some advice. I can sense a lot of hostility inside here. This won't end well unless we proceed carefully. A lot of hostility? Inside Shiraha-sama's heart? Shiraha-sama's heart itself may not appreciate our presence. And that reminds me. Master told me that Shiraha has a lot of willpower. Master, no matter what form our enemies take, this time, it's not your battle to fight alone. This is a grave matter for the entire mountain. Therefore, I shall be fighting by your side. Thank you very much. Now, first of all, Serenity of Darkness. Oh! It's a ninja recovery technique. It will fully restore your willpower after every battle that you and I both take part in. Amazing! Let's do our best, Yamachichi-san. Indeed. I also possess both attack and protective abilities. They will definitely be of use. I feel pretty motivated now. Indeed. Though, Master, I do have some difficulties with regards to stamina. Therefore, if you would be so kind as to share some of your vitality... understood? Yamachichi has joined the party. She will fully restore you after battles. Also, Hakun now has the ability to resupply Yamachichi with vitality. Be sure to make good use of it. Hakun can also use his charms to strengthen Yamachichi's abilities. Both Hakun and his opponent's movements will be different from usual. Over-reliance on the charms may lead to difficulties. Oh my. Okay, there's a fox statue in the way, even here. Oh, random battles. Spirit fragment appears. Wait, is there 8.5? Can we not just run? I guess I should use the opportunities to learn how to fight with Hakun and Yamachichi. Alright. Alright, Flame Tongue Lash. Stabs with a sun flame sword. Amplified effects on opponents with sealed tongues. Oh, I see. Surround an opponent with a destructive whirlwind. Amplified effect on opponents with sealed hands. Shadow Leg Shot. Uses an opponent's controlled shadow to attack. Amplified effects on opponents with sealed legs. Shadow Protect. Chi-Chi temporarily makes herself more of a target. Serenity of Darkness. Uses the power of shadow to recover willpower. She can also attack with her tentacles. So who goes first? Does Hakun go first or does Yamachichi go first? That's a pretty important distinction there. Alright, Hakun goes first. Oh, we got 5 miasma stones for repelling one. Huh. Yamachichi doesn't appear with us in our status. Your fragment appears. I mean, tongue seal and flame tongue lash seems to work pretty well. And she fully restores me after each battle. Alright. I think we got everything. I'm expecting something to happen any moment now. Well, we can come here and grind miasma stones, I guess. Space of reason. Oh. Huh. Who are you? What a strange question to ask. This is Shiraha's heart. Who else would be here other than Shiraha? So you're Shiraha-sama? You, seem quite composed. That's right. I am one of the Shirahas inside Shiraha. One of them? She's speaking as though there are many Shiraha donors here. There are. This is the inside Shiraha, after all. Are there not multiple versions of yourselves inside your own mind? If I must introduce myself, then you could call me Shiraha's conscience, or reason. Shiraha is Shiraha, but even so, Shiraha understands what you're saying. How strange to call yourself a conscience. Well, of course, that's because it's the truth. Shiraha-sama's reason? Then I have a request. Please stop the outside Shiraha-sama's rampage. I would if I could. I'm afraid it's beyond my ability. I've been able to keep the others' wills in check thus far. But because that arrow we were just hit with have been loaded with so much hatred, their wills have gone on a rampage. Hatred? What kind of hatred? How do we return her sanity? We've come to help. Is that so? A young yokai, a mere human, though not the most reliable of reinforcements. I'm happy to have someone here. You say some nasty things for someone who styles themselves as a conscience. Well, she's not wrong. It's because she calls herself reason that we've been able to get through to her so far. What you have to do is simple. There are 3 large wills rampaging around inside here. Go defeat them. 3 wills? Yes. Rob them of their power and they will calm down. These paths lead to their respective domains. This will be quite straightforward if all we have to do is defeat them. It might be straightforward, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be a simple task. You are correct. The battles ahead will be very different from the ones you fought up until now. You may find it confusing. Ask me if there's anything you don't understand. Knowledge is a tremendous asset. Yeah, I will. And I shall be relying on you. I must regain control of this body. I don't wish to cause my friends any further problems. Alright. Alright, what questions? Why are there other wills? The reason I made wills, they were all born from me. Did Megasu tell you how I am a product of the human spirit? Yes. Things are born and nurtured by the human spirit. They are twisted into a form that conforms to the human era in which they are created. What do you mean? For example, my very first form was that of a large serpent. I became an object of fear for those living on the mountain. They eventually started worshipping me as the god of the mountain. They would bring offerings, believing that would quell my rage. When they started believing that their harvests were thanks to me, my form changed to something gentler as I became a harvest goddess. But when a calamity repeatedly struck, my form changed to something more frightening as I became the constantly enraged god of the mountain. And as the people imported fashionable legends from the east, west, or even from across the sea, my appearance has changed again to the jumbled mess you see before you now. You've been changing your appearance for quite a long time, haven't you? Yes. But it wasn't just my appearance that changed. My will also changed. But none of them disappeared. Instead, they remain jumbled in my heart. Serpent Shiraha, Goddess Shiraha, Mad God Shiraha, and Evil God Shiraha. All of them prowl about inside me, though now they've seized control. You must bring them to heel. Do that, and I'll be able to take control once more. I noticed that was 4 other wills you mentioned. Let's settle everything once and for all. Let's see, how to fight. You don't know how to fight. Isn't it incredibly simple? I'm just not used to doing that kind of thing. You mustn't get flustered. Confusion will only provide an opportunity to strike. Fighting may not be your strong point, but you have a weapon you use to overcome my trial. The charms? Yes, and not just that. But also those legs of yours. Use them not only to ascend the trial of spirits, but also to avoid the attacks of many yokai thus far. But are those both not your very important weapons? I see. So then... I can give them a good kicking! You have surprisingly strong faith in strength, don't you? Huh? Listen carefully. Your weapons are the ability to obstruct and ability to avoid. Right. Also, it's not clear just how much influence those charms have in this mental world. Rely on your stamina when you're in a dangerous situation. Understood? Yes. I'll be sure our own way if things get too dangerous. You should leave the actual attacks to your cute partner over there. She has a great deal of powerful yokai energy at her disposal. I can sense her resourcefulness. I'm not entirely on board with the idea of a yokai serving a human, but be sure and make good use of your linking abilities. Right. About the air wheels. I'll tell you about the air wheels as you encounter them. Huh? You mean you're coming with us? I won't be there with you, but this is my heart. I am everywhere. Huh? You're everywhere? I will appear in this form in all sorts of places, so lend me your ears if you wish to get advice. In addition, if you wish to make your encounters easier, I can help you take advantage of their weaknesses. Weaknesses? They have weaknesses? They do. You may learn something from the residual thoughts you encounter on the way to battle them. But even if you don't take advantage of any of that, you'll soon discover that what works well if you try different attacks. Okay. I think that's it for now. Until next time, later.